Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about customer ratings on Veho. So one of the most frustrating parts of Veho is maintaining your customer ratings. Why? Because half the time you don't even see the people. And half the time that's not even what you're being rated on to begin with. So with that said, I want to go over everything you must know about Veho's customer rating system, what they tell you versus how it actually is, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain and is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult with qualified professionals before you apply anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything I'm going to be going over in this video is very market dependent. So what applies to me and my market may not apply to you. So with that said, let's get started. Why is quality important? In order for Veho and drivers that use the Veho platform to be successful, top-notch customer service is critical. 9 times out of 10, you're not even gonna see the customer. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. 8 times out of 10. 1 time out of 10, you're gonna need to get in contact with the customer for them to ghost you. And the other one, they will actually come out to see you for whatever that looks like. It's absolutely ridiculous that they even mention that. But let's keep going. Customers tell us that they love the service they receive from drivers on the Veho platform, and they look forward to getting their packages on time and in the right location. That's not a customer service thing, that's a logistics thing. But we're being rated on the service we provide. What kind of dumb logic is that? What is my Veho customer rating and where can I find it? At Veho, transparency and communication are very important to us. That is why we want to share with you how your customer rating is calculated. After each package is delivered, the customer has the option to rate the delivery experience. Your customer rating can be found in the Veho driver app by clicking at the menu at the top left corner and selecting account metrics. Now, I want to be absolutely clear about this. I had to ask the warehouse what the customers are getting asked and how they're actually rating us. They are rating us on a 1 to 5 scale, and they're being asked a very simple question. How would you rate the quality of your delivery? And they get a comment section box. That's all it is, which can lead to anything. Oh, the package was delivered earlier than I expected and it was sitting outside for a period of time, again, outside of our control. Oh, the box itself was leaking, outside of our control. Heck, sometimes I actually get to the warehouse and the boxes look all crumpled and stuff. And sometimes the boxes themselves are even tearing open. What am I supposed to do? I'm receiving the packages that way. But who's gonna get the rating for that? The last idiot that's actually receiving and delivering. Because at this point, we're not even delivery drivers, we're fall guys. Your customer rating is the average rating on a scale of 1 to 5 from customers from your last 100 rated package deliveries. If you have fewer than 100 rated package deliveries, your customer ratings is the average of all your rated package deliveries. There will not be enough data to calculate your rating until you have more than 30 rated deliveries. Rescue routes are not included in your average customer rate. So rescue routes aren't actually rated, but normal routes are. 30 ratings is what it takes for them to actually level out. So if you see your rating and it's like 4833333333333 or something like that, that's not you. You haven't hit 100 ratings yet. And it's on a rolling basis too. And here's the other thing. A package route for a Veho is like 25 packages. You'll probably get a bunch of ratings at the same time. So that makes the customer ratings themselves very liquid. And on the flip side of that, 5-star ratings for a package delivery is not gonna be as easy to accomplish, because you want to know when I start rating people? When I have a freaking problem. Otherwise, I just ignore the email. And sometimes you have 1-star ratings with absolutely no comments. Like, I don't really want to type out this long explanation of why I had a problem with the product I received. So instead, I'm just gonna rate 1 star and that's it. That's on the driver. Now, there are times when the drivers actually have fault, like they threw it in a bush or they didn't actually deliver it where they wanted it delivered. Like, instead of it being by the front door, they put it right in front of their gate or something. Or they put it right in front of their door so it can't open. Fine. That's a problem overall. That being said, we're being rated on things that are so far outside of our control, it's embarrassing. Customers may give additional detail to why they are providing the rating. If the information they provide is unrelated to your customer service, i.e. leaking or faulty package, that rating will not count against you. Unless there is no information at all, in which case they will actually still put that on you. However, it is good to know because sometimes I actually have delivered leaky packages and damaged packages that if they do mention that, that's not all me, that's just what happens. According to the Veho driver partner terms and conditions, consistently low ratings from customers that bring your customer rating below 4.5 put you at risk of permanent deactivation from the Veho platform. So keep your customer rating at 4.5 or better and you'll be okay. Customers who provide delivery instructions expect drivers to follow these instructions to the best of their ability. If you're confused, you can text support or call the customer for assistance. If they say, please bring it to my apartment door and you leave it in the lobby, that's a problem. If they say bring it to the side door and you deliver to the front door, that's a problem. If they say go inside the gate and deliver to the front door and not actually leave it in front of the gate, that's a problem. And some actually just say please leave it at the gate or whatever. When choosing routes, check the estimated delivery time. Customers receive delivery notification when you pick up your route and expect packages to be delivered the same day in the same time frame provided. I don't know why this is even a question. Like, if you get a route, just do the route as quickly as you can. Why drag out the duration of the route when you obviously don't have to? If you're delivering between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., ring the doorbell or knock unless instructions say otherwise. I'll be honest with you, 9 times out of 10, I don't, unless I know it's perishable content. But some people prefer that. Like, some people want the doorbell rung or the door knocked on. It really depends on who you are and what you want. When possible, put the package out of sight under any available structure to avoid having the package taken by the wrong person or impacted by the weather. Porch pirates, rain, snow, whatever. You want to try to make it so that way they're protected. Just make sure you take a picture of where you put it when you're doing the contactless delivery, you know? Like, the last thing you want to do is take a picture of it out in the open and then put it behind the patio furniture, you know? For safety reasons, avoid putting packages directly in front of any door so customers can easily open the door and avoid tripping on the package. And pro tip for this, you want to actually get an idea of which way the door opens. So if the door opens outward like this, you want the package to be over here so they can open, grab it, and go in. And if a door opens inward, again, you want them to be able to reach around, grab it, and that's it. Try to make it as easy for the customer to just go in, grab the box, and call. Make sure to place packages with the top side facing up to avoid damage to the contents of the package, i.e. spills or broken contents. So then why do you have something saying that if we have a leaky or faulty package, that's not on us, first of all? So maybe they're lying on that front. But the other side to that is that we get the cart itself, and that cart is got all the packages on it. Sometimes those packages are on sideways. Like, literally, they're on the package and they're sideways already. That's not our fault. What are we supposed to do? When taking verification pictures, most customers appreciate if you zoom out so the whole package and surrounding area are visible. You should try to avoid capturing the customer's face, even if you hand the package directly to them, as customers prefer to maintaining privacy. Yeah, they've actually taken this to a level that is really not okay, in my opinion, because there used to be a zoom feature available in the camera app. It's still there, but they're not letting people actually zoom, which is ridiculous to me. Customer instructions. Customers who provide delivery instructions expect drivers to follow these instructions to the best of their ability. If you are confused, you can text support or call the customer for assistance. And half the time, the customer is gonna ghost you. Very rarely will they actually pick up for you, but give it 1 to 2 calls. Don't spam call them, and if they don't want to pick up, then you just send it back to the warehouse. Access codes to get in the building, gate, or door. If they don't provide this right away, see if their name is in the call box, and if it's not, send it back to the warehouse if you can't get in contact with them. Deliver to a specific door, back door, side door, door instead of front door. This also includes apartment doors. Leave with concierge or receptionist. Deliver to apartment door. What not to do during the delivery. Sometimes people will be like, please don't knock, please don't place in front of door, blah, blah, blah. Generally, when a customer specifies front or apartment door, they're referring to the door to their residence rather than a lobby or front room in an apartment building. However, if you have to place it in the mail room, don't be afraid to do that either. Customers appreciate when you avoid damaging or puncturing their package by placing it gently in the appropriate location. And yet, what happens half the time is that we get the package and it looks like crap. That being said, don't make it worse. Like, that's another thing. You can't really make it worse. But at the same time, don't put us in a position to fail. Driver behavior that can lead to lower customer ratings. Customers usually want drivers to avoid getting frustrated or angry with them, their family, or their neighbors. And yet they can't pick up the phone half the time. Swearing or using derogatory language. Yeah, try to keep it PG over here. Playing very loud music, especially early in the morning for customers and the rest of the neighborhood to hear during the delivery. Make sure your music can only be heard in your car, not to every other car. There have been times where I've driven by people and you could hear the bass through your car. You know what I'm talking about? Like they're trying to be a DJ in their car by turning it up all the goddamn way. Driving in their lawn or over flower beds. Don't drive on the lawn. I think that's self-explanatory. Parking in their driveway. Try to park in the road if you can. I have parked in driveways before because there's literally no place on the road to where I can reasonably park otherwise. But if you can just stay on the road, just do that. Why is my customer rating low? Unfortunately, due to the need to keep customer data private, we are not able to share additional details about why an individual rating from a customer was low. You will have many opportunities to provide a great customer service and improve your customer rating during each route. In other words, they're not going to tell you why because at the end of the day, half the time they're wrongfully giving you bad ratings anyway. Or they don't really know the reason why. Sometimes they'll just get 1 star, no data, and that's all there is to it. When does Veho review my customer rating? A representative will review your customer rating on a periodic basis as you complete more deliveries, and those deliveries get rated by package recipients. In order to provide you time to get used to delivering packages on the Veho platform, we will not review your customer rating until you have received 30 package ratings from customers. So 30 ratings in, you're going to have data. Otherwise, you're just going to be flying blind. How can I be deactivated for a low customer rating? If your customer rating is below the minimum threshold of 4.5, you will receive a message with this information. Rest assured, before any deactivation, we will always complete a manual review of every rating from a customer on the account to ensure issues that are outside of your control are not counted against the customer rating. You can find more information in the Veho driver partner terms and conditions. I'm sure it's not gonna really work that way. That being said, I've never been deactivated, so... Now, I do have a few side notes that I do want to go over on this subject. Some customer instructions are traps. Sometimes you got certain customer instructions that are intentionally designed to make sure you get a missed delivery. They get the item, they get a refund for the shipping, and they didn't have to pay a damn thing. Yes, there is a refund method for this too. There's this one customer out in Palm Beach that I ended up delivering to. And first off, she said, if you can't get into the gated community, there's a package room you can deliver to. The address associated with the package room of this gated community is not the same address associated with the building in which she lives. She could claim that I didn't deliver to the right place and it was a missed delivery on my part, even though she intentionally set it up that way. Because when I called her on the gated community, you know what she did? She didn't pick up the freaking phone. So I ended up getting docked for that, and I fell into that trap. So don't fall into that. You could contact support. I'm sure support will be as useless as snowshoes in summer, but do what you will with that information. Call to action. So if you're ever worried about your customer ratings getting too low, and there are times when you have interactions with the people you're delivering with, don't be afraid to just ask for a 5-star rating. It's not going to work every single time, but there are times where I will literally say, I hope you have an awesome day. Please leave 5 stars. That sometimes helps. Should you be asking for 5-star ratings? No. But should you be rated on half the things you're rated on anyway? Also, no, do what you will with that. Multi-apping and exit strategies. The customer rating system and overall way that this app works, this will probably be one of the first apps I start to cut. Because, quite honestly, I shouldn't be rated on half the things I'm being rated on, and I don't want to be deactivated wrongfully. I want the reason that I leave some of these gig apps to be my choice, and I can go back to it if I really want to. But this is also why you have multiple sources of income. This is why you sign up for Doordash, UberEats, Grubhub, Amazon Flex, Instacart, shipped, user testing, delivered, deliver that, etc., etc. This is also why you have an exit strategy from the gig economy as a whole, because the gig economy is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal, not the goal. You don't want to be too dependent on a source of income that you have to continuously put your time into in order to actually get something out of it. And yes, you do have to put time into your exit strategies as well, but not to the same degree. Like, I'm not pushing my YouTube channel in front of other people. I'm making videos and I'm letting the algorithm get in front of people, and I'm hitting search terms so people can find my content and I can make money that way. And I'm going to expand into other things as well and develop systems that make me money, not just me actively searching for money. But make sure you develop an exit strategy and you're not too dependent on this income, because the last thing you need is to potentially become too dependent on this gig and then lose it for probably some of the stupidest things. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else about Veho customer ratings that I have yet to cover in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that everybody can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way for them and their accounts as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.